Cincinnati, it's time to get loud. Say it with me. This is Monster Jam.
The first competition of the afternoon, or excuse me, of the evening is Monster Jam JCB Racing. It's driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time will take the first 8 points of the event. So, Cincinnati, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Starting things off, it's Carson Williams, Earthshaker. That Monster Jam truck is fired up. He's going to be focusing his attention on the race lights that are in front of him. The amber light will tell him to stage, and we are ready to go green.
$11.250 for Carson Williams, Earthshaker.
Once again, the time for Carson Williams in Earthshaker, an 11.250, so that will be the official time to beat in the JCB Racing competition. Coming up next, it's Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. So Monster Jam fans, as you might have noticed, as Ashley Sanford and Megalodon was coming around that turn, she crushed our gray turn cone. So anytime a driver crushes them or pushes it out of bounds, it is a 5-second penalty. So you can see up there on the video board, the official time for Ashley Sanford and Megalodon will be a 16.948. That'll put her currently in second place in the JCB Racing competition. Shout out to our tech officials for getting that switched out. We have a brand new turn cone down there on the track, ready for our next competitor. And that competitor is Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. She's going to be approaching the line, looking to secure her first JCB Racing win of the weekend. Just a few hours ago, that racing win went to Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Let's see what the Princess of Carnage has in store as she approaches the line and is ready to go green.
.819 for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Once again, a 10.819 for Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. That means we got a new leader and a new time to beat. Continuing on with Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
.772, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
Once again, at 11.772 is the time for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. That'll put him currently in third place in the JCB racing competition. Approaching the line, your 2023 Arena Racer of the Year, Cody Saucier, Dragon.
.125 for Cody Saucier, Dragon.
You can see it up there on the video board, an incredible time of 10.125 for Cody Saucier in Dragon, which means we got a new leader and a new time to beat. Continuing on with the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
.218 for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Weston Anderson and Gravedigger struggling coming around that final turn. Getting word, though, from our Monster Jam officials that there is something going on with that Monster Jam truck. If you notice, he went straight back to the pits. Unfortunately, he did not cross the finish line officially, so therefore there is a 5-second penalty added to his time. You can see it up there, a 23.218 for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Continuing on with Berto Trevino, Matzer Mutt Rottweiler.
11.731. Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Once again, that time for Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, 11.731. With one competitor remaining in the JCB racing competition, the time to beat remains Cody Saucier and Dragon, a 10.125. And that final competitor, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Seconds flat for Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack. We got a straight gray turn cone again, Christina.
Tough go with a solid race pass, but unfortunately he did hit that turn cone and actually took it with him for 16 seconds. But that means the winner of the JCB racing competition goes to none other than Cody Saucier, Dragon. He has been hungry for this racing win this weekend. An incredible time of 10.125. He just earned the first 8 points of this evening's event and is setting himself up for success going into the second phase of the competition. Cody Saucier in Dragon. Come on, Monster Jam fans, make some noise. Let him hear you. He's joined on the track right now by Taylor Olivia. Taylor, let's take a moment and hear from our winner. What a great way to start the event.
Indeed, Christina, an amazing way to start out this event here in Cincinnati. Cody, you really launched it across that pod. What was on your mind when you had that foot on the pedal?
It feels good. The dirt feels way better than it did this afternoon. It's a lot more loose. You can attack it a little harder. This ramp right here is stout, man. They got the truck way up in the air in a hurry. BKT Tires doing just the right job. I can't say enough. UNOH graduate, Kai Campbell, been by my side all year long, man. We're rocking and rolling. We're having fun here in Cincinnati. I've been here before. I'm having a blast again, man. Hey, I'm a huge Cincinnati Reds fan, and I know they play today. How many Reds fans are here?
It sounds like you got a lot of Reds fans in the building and maybe some new Cody Saucier fans. So how are we going to keep this energy going and get you some more Cody Saucier fans in the Two Wheel Skills Challenge?
Man, I tell you what, the next two competitions are all in your guys' hands with judgeszone.com. We hope to wow you. We hope to impress you. My boy Weston, man, that sucks. No rear steer. My boy Tim, his whole family drove down from Michigan to see him. And, man, the track got him. But you know what? You guys get loud, man. It's Saturday night, baby. Let's go!
Congratulations one more time. Cody Saucier walking away with the win. You can see up there on the BKT overall event leaderboard right now. 8 points to his name. Now 1 point behind. The second fastest time went to Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. Rounding out the top three, you got Carson Williams in Earthshaker with 6 points going into our second phase of the competition, which is going to be the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. But we're going to get to that in a moment. Right now, I am hanging with 3 Monster Jam fans. We got Kingston, we got Michael, we got Jonathan here, and we're ready to have a really good time. So guys, what did you think of the JCB racing competition so far?
Amazing.
Amazing. What about you? Did you have fun watching that?
Great.
Great. Okay, so who do you guys want to win today? You got to think about that one. Who do you want to win today?
Megalodon.
Megalodon. What about you?
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker. Any other Earthshaker fans in the house? You know Earthshaker likes to dance. He loves to actually shake. It's really, really fun to watch. All right, so listen, we're going to play a game. It's Monster Jam Trivia. All right, we're going to turn around and look at the video board for our Monster Jam Trivia.
Is it A, my friends? B, the trusted Granger was taken down the competition? C, my favorite snacks? Or D, the drivers who outgrew Granger? If you know the answer, I want you to shout it out.
All right, Cincinnati. Before the guys give me their answers, all right, I want to hear from you. Yell it out. What do you guys think it is? A, B, C, or D? All right. You know what? I'm going to let you talk to your friends over here. Go ahead. Talk to them first. You all have to agree. They all have to agree on one answer. This is very intense right now. This is the ultimate powwow. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Wait, hold on. What's the answer? Yell it nice and loud into my microphone. B! B! Let's see if they're right.
We said B, y'all.
If you guess B,
High five. Give me high fives all around. And they're dancing, they're moving, they're shaking just like Earthshaker. But wait, we got to focus. I didn't even tell you what you won yet. Look right there. Look right there. I'm sending you guys at the end of the event, okay, to the post-event meet and greet. You get to meet all the Monster Jam superstars. You get their autographs. You get to take their pictures. It's going to be really cool, and this is your ticket to it. You got to take that with you. How do you feel about that? Good! Monster Jam fans, they're going to meet the Monster Jam superstars. They are so excited right now, and if you guys want to join the post-event meet and greet, all you got to do is scan the QR code right up there on the video board. While tickets are available, they will be available up until halftime as supplies last. But one more time, give it up for our Monster Jam fans going home winners here. Monster Jam fans, before we can continue on with the competition, we're getting some breaking news over at Stadium Championship Series East right now, where the battle between Bari Musar and Tyler Meninga has a conclusion. It appears that Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger has mathematically clinched his 7th Series Championship, ladies and gentlemen. He has punched his ticket to Monster Jam World Finals. Team Gravedigger does it again. Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger going to Monster Jam World Finals July 4th and July 5th. Mark your calendars if you guys want to be there for what we know will be a momentous World Finals. But right now, I want to draw your attention to the video board. Our second competition is going to be the two-wheel skills challenge, where our drivers are going to have 2 attempts to showcase their biggest and best moves, such as stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and so much more. And this will be your very first opportunity to score accurately and fairly using judgeszone.com. But before we get to that, I want to learn more about all the different tricks in the two-wheel skills challenge. Taylor, now that we know about the tricks that we're going to see in the two-wheel skills challenge, I think it's time just to remind everybody how they can get in on the action and score using judgeszone.com. So where are you, Taylor?
Well, I'm here in section 210. They're hyped, they're excited, and ready for the next portion of our event. But everybody, like she said, it's time for you fans to score. So let's go to judgeszone.com in a new web browser, or you can just scan the QR code. It's right there on the video board. It'll take you directly there. It may ask for the city code. You'll put in CIN, like Cincinnati. Press submit, and then it'll be time to score. Just slide that BKT tire up or down and land on the score you think they each deserve. Press submit once more to lock it in, and in 20 seconds, we will have the score for that driver. Again, 20 seconds to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com. So before we get into it, I only have one question for you, Cincinnati. Are you ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Starting things off, she's here to take a bite out of the competition. It's Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Cincinnati, make some noise for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. First driver for the first two attempts in this competition, and it's your first opportunity to score. So go to judgeszone.com. Expert tip, if you scan that QR code once, you don't have to scan it again. Just make sure to lock in your scores within 20 seconds.
Let's see what you guys thought of Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Those scores are locked in at judgeszone.com. A 6.425, so that will be the score to beat in the two-wheel skills challenge. Jumping into our next competitor, representing Team Throttle Monster, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Goes for the stoppie, gets the control, kicks it into reverse, goes for the combination move, struggles to get on the back two BKT tires, but solid first attempt with that stoppie. Let's see what he has in store for the second attempt. Impressive control. Balancing that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck in the stoppie. He had kicked it into reverse, up the ramp, and then back down the ramp. That steering wheel is out the window. I believe he might have just ran over the steering wheel, Taylor.
He definitely did. Put those hands together for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. He's is out of the truck. I guess you gotta pick up that steering wheel if you can dig it out of the dirt, Tim. Nice work. Turn those screams into scores, everybody, at judgeszone.com. You got about 5 seconds remaining to lock it in.
Yeah, Taylor, that steering wheel actually looked like it was wedged into the dirt. He needed to kind of pull it out a little bit to get it out of the dirt. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Let's see, scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. An 8.808, which means we got a new leader, a new score to beat, Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Jumping into our next competitor, he is Dino-rific. It's Devin Winfield's Velociraptor. Monster Jam fans, that steering wheel is out the window. And I think it says Cincinnati, get loud. So you got to get loud for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Goes for the second popper. Steering wheel is out the window and it's on the ground, down the ramp. He's balancing, dancing those back BKT tires back and forth while he remains in that nose wheelie.
Come on, Cincinnati, let's make some noise for Devin Winfield's Velociraptor. I don't know how he's doing it right now, but he's driving, Christina, without the steering wheel. These Monster Jam trucks are amazing.
I know, it's always so impressive when you see it, but then you remember that these Monster Jam trucks are driven using front and rear steer. Mason Paul down there for the win, grabbing that steering wheel. He is the crew chief for Team Throttle Monster. There it is. Cincinnati, get loud. That's what's on that steering wheel. Let's take it up to the video board. Let's see what you guys thought. An 8.777 for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. That'll put him currently in second place in the two-wheel skills challenge. Now, Monster Jam fans, we are just going to take a quick moment to let you guys know of something that's super important to us here at Monster Jam. And we're going to get to that after our next competitor, because coming up next, we need you to bark and howl for Berto Trevino, Monster Rottweiler. 2 poppers from Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Go ahead and put your paws together for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And go ahead and score at judgeszone.com. Scan the QR code, and if you haven't joined in the scoring, you still got some time. But one thing Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, likes to do, he likes to bark and howl. So let me hear you bark and howl, Cincy.
Getting word right now that the scores are locked in for Monster Mutt Rottweiler, a 6.611. So that'll put him currently in 3rd place in our 2-wheel skills challenge, where we got a lot more competition and coming your way, Monster Jam fans. But we are going to take a brief moment to talk about something and a partnership that we're really proud of here at Monster Jam, and that is our partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. So if you were with us during trackside, Berto Trevino actually spoke about this and our amazing partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. And if you guys are interested in helping us join the fight, there's a QR code right there on the video board. You can go ahead and scan it, and then you'll see all of our Monster Jam superstars, all of their names pop up on your phone. From there, if you choose to make a donation, you can make that donation on behalf of your favorite Monster Jam superstar. And at the end of the event, the driver that raises the most money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals is going to go home our ambassador of the night. So it's an amazing cause. Please join us and help fight pediatric cancer. And remember, 100% of the proceeds at the end of the night are going to go directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So thank you guys so much for joining in on this incredible fight. Continuing on with our next competitor, it's time to release the dragon.
Make some noise for Cody Saucier, Dragon. No hesitation by Cody Saucier in Dragon. You heard him talk about it in his winning interview for JCP Racing, that he was going to use the height of that pod to his advantage, and I think it's safe to say he did. But it's up to you, fans. What'd you think? Go to judgeszone.com and let us know.
Second attempt goes on those back two BKT tires. Wheelies it through the elevated obstacle. Scores are locked in. Let's see, a 6.959. Again, a 6.959. So 3rd place currently for Cody Saucier in Dragon here in the 2-wheel skills challenge. The score to beat remains Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack with an 8.808. So remember, Monster Jam fans, it's not too late to get in on the action at judgeszone.com. Have those smartphones out in your hands, ready to go. Remember, we're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, moonwalks, any trick that these Monster Jam superstars are able to achieve. Carson Williams in Earthshaker down there on the track, ready to compete in the 2-wheel skills challenge.
Let's hear it for Carson Williams, Earthshaker. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember to scan that QR code if you haven't already. But if you have, no need to scan it again. Just slide that BKT tire up or down and press submit.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. You heard Taylor. Lock in those scores at judgeszone.com for Carson Williams and Earthshaker. Let's see what you guys thought of his run. Scores are locked in. Coming in on the video board right now, a 5.051. So that will put him currently in 6th place in the two-wheel skills challenge. Now, Monster Jam fans, before we can continue on with the competition, I do need to draw your attention to the red plastic that is all around the arena. That is what is called our safety holds. They are there for your safety and for your protection. So please do not put anything over those safety holds. That includes your clothing. That includes your arms, your legs. Do not breach the safety holds. Otherwise, we will have to delay our event. So we thank you guys so much for your patience and your understanding. Again, this is all for your safety here at Monster Jam. Continuing on with the Princess of Carnage, searching for Scooby Snacks, it's Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Successful stoppie. Kicks it into reverse for the moonwalk. Gets the combo on the back BKT tires for the wheelie.
Scoring is open for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Score now at judgeszone.com, everybody. Remember, you got 20 seconds to lock it in. I see a lot of you fans scoring. Some of you scoring as a team. Some of you scoring solo. 5 more seconds remaining.
An incredible combination move on that second attempt from Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. She's been working on them the entire season and has been getting better and better with those combos. Let's see how that translates into scores. Scores are locked in at judgeszone.com. There she is, Monster Jam fans, out of that Monster Jam truck. An 8.535, so third place currently for your 2024 Fan Favorite Driver of the Year. One competitor remains, making his way out of the pits and onto the track. He is bared to the bone, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Looking to make a comeback after the JCB Racing competition. There were some issues with that Monster Jam truck with the rear steer. It looks like his crew chief, Chandler West, and all of Team Gravedigger was able to work it out and get that Monster Jam truck back on the track to compete in the two-wheel skills challenge. shifts the weight. Balances on one BKT tire at one point during that attempt. One attempt down, one to go.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. Let them hear you. Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Turn your screams into scores, everybody, at judgeszone.com. This was our final competitor for this competition. Where are you going to place him on the BKT overall event championship leaderboard? You got 5 seconds left to figure it out.
Nice precision during both of those attempts for Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. Tested out some new things in preparation for Monster Jam World Finals. Let's see what you guys thought of it. Score to beat right now is Jurassic Attack's Tim Hall Jr. in 8.808. The score for Gravedigger is 9.015. Your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Making a comeback after the JCB Racing competition. Earning those 8 points in the two-wheel skills challenge. Showcasing great control, nice precision. Again, this driver is on his way to Monster Jam World Finals in just a few weeks. Taylor, let's hear from our winner.
Weston, did you get it? Did you finally get that move that you were looking for? I saw you make it up on one BKT tire.
Not quite. No, we were really close, man. You know, it really sucks whenever we come out here. We have truck breakage like we did in racing. It was just a little gremlin that was in the truck. We got it fixed in the back. We had no rear steer. We were 100% ready to rip. We just got that two-wheel win. It felt good to come out here, get a win. And hey, we ain't done yet.
Not at all, because we still got Monster Jam Freestyle coming up. Everybody's favorite, your favorite. Let's get these fans ready.
Hey, have y'all ever seen a Gravedigger Freestyle? Are y'all ready to see a Gravedigger Freestyle? Come on, Cincinnati, let me hear you!
Congratulations once again, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger securing that two-wheel skills challenge win. Let's take a look at our leaderboard right now to see where our drivers currently stand in pursuit of the VKT overall event championship. Right now, we got Dragon up on top with 12 points, tied with Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. You can see a lot of ties up there on the video board right now. The whole top four on the leaderboard is tied. We got 2 12s, 2 10s going into the second half of Monster Jam. But right now, it is halftime. So the perfect time, get on up, stretch your legs a little bit, grab a snack, walk around the concourse. We have all of our amazing Monster Jam merchandise stands. And then when you guys come back, the stars of Freestyle Motocross are going to take to the track and take to the skies. But right now, enjoy halftime. Cincinnati, welcome back to the second half of Monster Jam. It's time to kick it into high gear. The stars of Freestyle Motocross have taken to the track, and they're going to take to the skies. But Taylor, we got to tell them about the rules here at Monster Jam when it comes to FMX.
Yeah, we do, Christina. because these rules are important if we want to see cool tricks. It's simple. The louder we get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. So Cincinnati, make some noise! Let them hear you, Cincinnati. As soon as they fly off that ramp, get loud! Let's go ahead and introduce your riders. First up, make some noise for Nick Desmond. And here comes Kenny Haskell. Let's make it loud for TJ Tiffany. And last but not least, it's Greg Duffy. Remember, Monster Jam fans, the louder you get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick, so make some noise! Make sure to use the hashtag Monster Jam on this post. Don't miss it! And tag us at Monster Jam. Which one of you is going to go viral? Scream! Let's see what we can get from Greg Duffy. Get loud, Cincy! We got a thumbs up with a backflip, Christina. That was amazing. All right, Cincinnati, coming up next is the US FMX Best Trick Competition. Each 4 of these riders will have one attempt to soar from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. Now, you fans will be the only official judges for this competition, so make sure to take those phones out, go to judgeszone.com, and remember, you only got 20 seconds to lock it in. So, Cincy, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Keep that energy going. We're kicking things off with Nick Desmond. He hails from St. Augustine, Florida, with close to 20 years of experience on a bike soaring through the air. And tonight, he is going to be setting the bar for his fellow competitors in the FMX Best Trick Competition. So let's see what he has in store as he comes down the ramp.
Put those hands together for Nick Desmond. Come on, Cincinnati. He's coming back. Let him hear you. Go to judgeszone.com right now so you can lock in your scores, everybody. 5 seconds left.
A seat grab with a handstand. If you looked really closely, he was holding on to the seat with one hand was on the handlebar, and then his entire body was in a complete vertical position. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in for Nick Desmond. A 7.320. 7.320. That will be the score to beat in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Coming up next, from Boston, Massachusetts, it's Kenny Haskell. Kenny Haskell has been riding Since he's only 5 years old, he has turned his passion into a career. He's been with us at Monster Jam since 2014. This season, he's piloting the Yamaha YZ250 bike. And within Monster Jam, he's traveled nationally and internationally, competing in Singapore, Brazil, all over the world.
Keep it going for Kenny Haskell with a super smooth backflip. JudgesZone.com is the place to be right now for you fans to lock in your scores.
A backflip courtesy of Kenny Haskell. Let's see what you guys thought of that backflip. Remember, score to beat is Nick Desmond at 7.320. Got a couple more seconds to lock in those scores for our second competitor. The score for Kenny Haskell is 8.828. New leader, new score to beat. Up there on the leaderboard with 2 competitors down, 2 to go. Coming up next, he hails from Orlando, Florida. I'm talking about TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is one of our longest tenured veteran riders here at Monster Jam, acclaimed both nationally and internationally. Again, his name is all over the world in this sport. And a fun fact, he's a stuntman as well.
Back-to-back backflips, this time by TJ Tiffany. Let's make some noise. With a little extra show at the end. We love to see it. Go ahead and lock in your scores, everybody. JudgesZone.com.
TJ Tiffany, ever the showman here at Monster Jam. A little extra flair after that backflip. But now is your time to compare. In your opinion, Monster Jam experts, was that a better backflip than the previous competitor in score to beat, which is Kenny Haskell? Remember, that score to beat is an 8.820. The score for TJ Tiffany is 8.517. TJ, that's second place. Great job. The score to beat remains Kenny Haskell, though. Here in the FMX Best Trick Competition, 1 competitor remaining with over 20 years of experience. We got Greg Duffy in the house. He hails from Graysonville, Maryland. Is an acclaimed rider and is the first and only rider to ever do a double front flip on a dirt bike. This guy is super talented. This season he's piloting the Kawasaki KX450. What does he have in store?
Come on, Monster Jam fans, let's get loud for Greg Duffy. Finishing out this competition with some extra flair with this backflip variation called the backflip heel clicker, Christina.
That's right, he clicks those heels together while he is upside down, brings those legs in front of the bike. Impressive stuff that showcases a lot of flexibility and agility. Great precision on that last one, but let's see what you guys thought at JudgesZone.com. Kenny Haskell is the score to beat with that 8.828. The score for Greg Duffy is a 9.625. The winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition. He seemed a little surprised on that one, guys, but that's Greg Duffy.
Yeah, he did. It was a close one, Kenny Haskell. We'll talk to you, Greg, in just a moment. But, Kenny, I hear you and your team got more for us fans here in Cincy.
Oh, is everybody having a good time tonight? Man, we're about to do some sweet stunts for you guys. Call the train. We're going to get as close as we can in the air, and make it a little extra dangerous for you guys, as if this isn't dangerous enough. So we're going to put on a good show, but the louder you guys are, the higher we go, the better tricks we do, more extension, so I want to hear it.
He wants to hear it, Cincy. So, like he said, he's going to do something that's actually a bit of a Monster Jam tradition here. All of them, these 4 riders, they're going to fly through the air back to back to back in train formation for the grand finale of the best trick competition. So you heard him. You got to get loud. All right? I'll count you in. Yeah, go ahead, warm up those vocal cords, because we're about to shake the roof in 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about, Cincinnati. I think they're going to give us another one. On the count of 3, I want you to shout, choo, choo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. But it looks like they're coming back. Cincinnati, do you want more? How about this side? Do you want more? All right, guys, they want more. Can you give them one more? I want you guys to get so loud that we can't even hear the dirt bikes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Cincinnati, that's what I'm talking about. Give it up one more time for your US FMX team here on Arena Championship Series West. We've got Kenny Haskell, Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, and your best trick winner, Greg Duffy. Monster Jam fans, he's got his helmet off. Go ahead and give him a round of applause. Your best trick winner, Greg Duffy, in the flesh. Greg Duffy, I was going to start by asking you about your backflip hill clicker, but I kind of want to know what that was. You were hands-free at the end of that last train there. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this crowd's getting super loud. You Monster Jam fans are some of the best in the world, so I had to throw a little bit of something special in there for you guys.
I like that. I like that indeed. All right, and then talk about your journey with Monster Jam. You know, you've been in this sport for so many years. I'm sure they all blend together, but tell us about the first time here on a Monster Jam track.
Oh, it's incredible. I've been with Monster Jam for about 5 years now, and yeah, never disappoints. I get to ride with some of my best friends. I get to perform for some of the best fans in the world, so I can't complain.
Can't complain at all? Well, hey, one more thing before we let you go. We have a lot of fans here who came to see the Monster Jam trucks, but they also got to see you and your team. What advice would you have for them if they want to follow in you guys' footsteps one day?
Growing up, I had to get good grades in school, so always get good grades in school, guys. Always wear your protective gear, your helmet, your boots, knee pads, all of it. And, yeah, most of all, have fun.
Make some noise one more time for your best trick winner, Greg Duffy. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going and follow that beat. The pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Score now at judgeszone.com. Got about 15 seconds remaining. What your fans think? He's setting the bar for his competitors, but not without your input at judgeszone.com. Go ahead and lock it in, folks.
Let's see what you guys thought for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, the first competitor in the freestyle competition, losing parts of that Monster Jam truck. So shout out to one of our tech officials for grabbing that and bringing it back to Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. A 6.514, so that'll be the score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. I have Taylor standing by. Monster Jam fans, I am joined right now by the little sister of our next competitor, Miss Taylor. And before you officially introduce your brother, we got to show everybody your t-shirt, because that's my brother, so I'm basically famous. So she's the one that's famous, so give it up for Taylor, everyone. She is a very proud sister. So Taylor, you've done this a couple of times, so take the mic, intro your brother, girl.
I want to be just like him, my big brother, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack! Good job, love.
Cincinnati, let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack. Score now at judgeszone.com. I'm sure that's not how he wanted that run to finish. Such an aggressive start we had. But enough time was taken advantage of for you fans to lock in a score. So again, it's judgeszone.com.
Taylor, he went full throttle on that one. He gave it his all. Had some really solid jumps on that one. And just with 3 seconds remaining at the very end, we saw that rollover happen. The scores are locked in. So let's see what you guys thought of Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. at 8.216. We got a new leader, a new score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. Tim Hall Jr. out of that Monster Jam truck. Let's hear it for him.
And to learn more about Monster Jam and Monster Jam truck parts, let's take it up to the video board with Leslie Mears.
So what do you say, Cincinnati? Are you guys ready for the Princess of Carnage? Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo! She's lining up with the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Hits it, flips it. 10 seconds still on the clock.
Monster Jam fans, that was Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. You got a score now. Everybody at judgeszone.com ended it with an extreme Morgan & Morgan backflip and landed it on all four BKT tires. There she is. And we got the signature Brianna Mahan hair flip. Turn your screams into scores right now at judgeszone.com.
Backflips, hair flips, the whole kit and caboodle here at Monster Jam. Scores are locked in for Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. What did you guys think? Let's take it up to the video board. A 9.148. 9.148 means we got a new leader and a new score to beat. Monster Jam fans, I do want to take a moment and thank all of you for your generous donations to St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. Because of you, we are now only $250 away from our goal of $5,000. So thank you guys so much. You can see up there on the video board right now, 34% of the donations are on behalf of Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. 27% of those donations, Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. But that QR code is still up there, so there is still time to donate. We will announce our St. Jude Ambassador of the Night at the end of the event. So again, thank you guys so much for joining in on the fight with this incredible partnership and this incredible cause, fighting pediatric cancer. Jumping back into Monster Jam Freestyle out of Lafayette, Louisiana, a driver who loves to slay the competition, Cody Saucier, Dragon.
Put those hands together for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Came out and immediately gave you a 2BKT tire trick right across the pod. Didn't hesitate at any turn. Aggressive, technical, and intentional. Go ahead and lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Taylor, I couldn't agree with you more. You can always count on a dynamic freestyle run from veteran driver Cody Saucier and Dragon. Got those combination moves in there, showcasing both finesse and aggression. Finds that balancing point between those two. So let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. 7.602, third place. But right now, it looks like he has those dragon spikes in his hands. Throwing them to one of those Monster Jam fans. Congratulations. So if Cody Saucier wasn't a Monster Jam superstar, I'm almost positive he would be playing professional baseball because he has an arm on him. Congratulations one more time. Cody Saucier and Dragon currently in third place in the freestyle competition. Cincinnati, those bells only mean one thing. Who's ready for Gravedigger? Jam fans. Kicks it into reverse, goes on those back two BKT tires, wheelies up and through. Clock is paused, 17 seconds remain. Getting word right now from our Monster Jam officials that will do it for the Gravedigger Freestyle. That truck is broken and cannot continue. But man, oh man, what a freestyle run. It kept you on your toes, big air. He kicked it into reverse several times throughout that freestyle run. Let's see what you guys thought. You got a score using judgeszone.com. QR code is up there. You guys have been doing an amazing job all event long as our expert judges here at Monster Jam. And Monster Jam really is the only sport in the world where our fans directly impact the outcome of our events. So thank you guys so much for joining in. Scores are locked right now for the Black and Green Wrecking Machine, a 7.275, again a 7.275. So that will put him currently in fourth place in Monster Jam Freestyle. Remember, each driver gets those 60 seconds. In order to qualify for a score, they must complete at least 15 seconds. And they are laying it all out there on the line right now. Eager to walk away not only a freestyle winner, but a BKT overall event champion. And remember, we've talked about Monster Jam World Finals a couple of times today, but you got to mark your calendars July 4th and July 5th. Truly as big as it gets, the biggest and best event of the year, Salt Lake City, Utah, in partnership with the Utah Sports Commission. All the information is available at monsterjam.com. One more time, let's give it up for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Continuing on with Monster Jam Freestyle. He represents Team Throttle Monster, one of our dino-rific drivers, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
Cincinnati, make some noise for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Lock it in while you can. A lot of wow moments throughout that freestyle. So what'd you think? Go to judgeszone.com and let us know.
Yeah, Taylor, he did take advantage of all of the different obstacles built in to the track. We have our log stack. We got the Morgan and Morgan backflip. We got ramps at different inclines. And he utilized the entirety of the track as well as the full 60 seconds. Scores are locked in, a 7.280. Again, a 7.280. So fourth place currently for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Up next, here to shake things up, Carson Williams, Earthshaker.
Put those hands together for Carson Williams, Earthshaker. Scoring is open. Cincinnati, you know what to do. You know where to go. 10 seconds left.
Carson Williams in Earthshaker. Looking for a solid score from you, the Monster Jam fans. Remember, you guys got all the power here, so lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. We only got one more competitor remaining, so one more chance for you guys to make your voices heard here at Monster Jam. Getting word now that our scores are locked in, so let's focus our attention up there on the video board. A 7.044. Sixth place currently for Carson Williams in Earthshaker. The score to beat remains Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo at 9.148. And we got some of those signature dance moves. We got a little bit of the sprinkler action. And the disco, there it is. Courtesy of Carson Williams in Earthshaker. Ready to make waves here at a Monster Jam. She had an incredible save in the last freestyle run just a few hours ago. Can lightning strike twice? We're going to find out. Here she comes, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Make some noise and put those Megalodon jaws up for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. You fans better go to judgeszone.com right now to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Once again, let's lock it in. Come on, Jose.
Our final competitor here in Monster Jam Freestyle, Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. And we are just getting word right now that not only is she our final competitor, but she is also our St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. Thank you guys so much for your generous donations to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital on behalf of Ashley Sanford. Let's take a look at those scores. At 8.523, second place in Monster Jam Freestyle. But that means your freestyle winner is none other than the Princess of Carnage herself, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Now that's 8 more points in pursuit of the BKT overall event championship. But was it enough? Let's take a moment to add up those scores. We got 7 in the JCB racing competition, 5 in the two-wheel skills challenge, 8 in Monster Jam Freestyle for a total of 20 points. Your BKT overall event champion is... She cracked the case! Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo! The Princess of Carnage and your 2024 fan favorite driver of the year is walking away. A winner tonight here at Monster Jam. We're going to give her a moment to catch her breath. She's down there with Team Scooby-Doo. Her fellow teammate Ashley Sanford always supporting her.
Brianna Mahan, congratulations. We got your whole team up here. Clyde Morgan, your crew chief, Malachi Fredericks for the win. It's an incredible moment here for you this weekend. You stayed consistent this event. You didn't win all of them, but you won freestyle and you won the medal here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Consistency is key. I love coming back here to Cincinnati every single year. And you know what? You guys are amazing. And to come out here and not even know that I was in contention and to come out here with the overall, these are some much needed points. We have one more event of the season. And honestly, I don't know what the points are right now, but me and Cody Saucier are so close to that third place spot, and I want it bad.
Want it bad. And you know what? We want it for you, but no matter what happens tomorrow, you earned it tonight. You're now actually separated by 2 points. So with this all going into tomorrow's final event, just share a little bit more with your fans of what's on your heart.
You know what? Just coming out here, having the time of my life. These guys keep Scooby-Doo in tip-top shape at 110%. We don't like to end a run with breakage, but you know what? Them Morgan & Morgan backflips, they are a creature of their own. So thank you guys for, continuing to keep Scooby-Doo 100% all tour long. And I'm just coming out here tomorrow to have the time of my life, get as many points as I can. And at the end of the day, Cincinnati, who had fun at Monster Jam?
Keep it going for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Well, Monster Jam fans, that'll officially do it for our second event here of the weekend. Taylor, this has been an awesome weekend. This has been such a great way to close everything out.
Definitely, and I just want to let the record reflect that my pick today was Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo taking home the trophy, and I got it right.
But my pick is standing right with us right now because she's fabulous, as always, no matter what.
She is. She is. No, that is very true.
Okay,
Sorry.
great. Don't fight me on that. All right. So, all that said and done, We like to have a lot of fun here at Monster Jam, and we truly hope you guys had as much fun as we did. On behalf of Taylor Olivia, I'm Christina Moore. From all of us here at Feld Entertainment, Cincinnati, that was Monster Jam!